Everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the San Antonio Spurs. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Tony Parker is out there with Jackson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Duncan, and it's Bowen in at the small forward. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. It's a hand on it.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Phillips against Parker. Outside Robinson. Here's Bowen, guarded by Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Jackson misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, the pick and roll is a deadly thing when Parker gets involved like there. You never know what he's going to do.
Deflects the pass. Wallace against Duncan. Wallace kicks to Prince. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Prince.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Parker, right side Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Here's Billups. Richard Hamilton on the wing. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Jackson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Parker against Phillips. The pass to Hamilton. Wallace left side. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Bowen, the pass to Parker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Detroit on D. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bowen. They get it back. Duncan with the bucket.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Outside Billups. Here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Parker. Pass to Bowen. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jackson. Outside Robinson. Bowen shot is off.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
From deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio. Parker with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Parker's shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And the pass to Prince. The feed now to Wallace. It's stolen by Duncan. Jackson finds Parker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Prince. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Parker. The shot off that time. Nice defense from Wallace. The Pistons leading. Prince, the pass to Wallace. Comes up empty down low. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Here's Bowen inside. Here's Parker. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Billups. Lays it up off the glass. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Hunter's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Claxton. Passes it to Duncan. Solid defense right there from Billups. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wallace slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Billups. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 5.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Now here's Billups. Pass to Prince. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Billups. Here's Duncan. Again, Duncan missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Prince. Here's Wallace. Rebound by Rose. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Ginobili. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And there's the pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Duncan.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
To the wing right side. Rose passes to Claxton. Here's the floater. Rose. Rebound, Detroit. And here is Billups. Passes to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
It's taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Ginobili with the steal. Lob pass to Duncan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Wallace. Can't get it to fall.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Billups. Prince outside. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closer. And the jam by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Duncan with the bucket.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
To the middle, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ginobili outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Ginobili. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Billups. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Wallace trying to break free. Wallace, good. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so is Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, we got Rose. He's out there with Smith. The dude out there with Duncan. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. Here's Claxton. James covering. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from the dude.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
James looking it over. Hamilton outside. Just 4 to shoot. All alone. Nice jump shot. Good. Hamilton's got 5 points so far. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. They trail by 6. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now James. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hamilton outside. 5 on the clock. James kicks to Williamson. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Claxton. Here's Duncan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
Both good from the line that time. Here's James. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Hamilton. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. He gets that one. And the Pistons lead by 4. Now here's Parker. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound. And Robinson with the layup. 8 points for him.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Parker passes to Duncan. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Hamilton against Jackson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Parker looking over the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The pass to Jackson. Out to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Parker outside, but they get it back. Robinson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Wallace comes in for Williamson. Robinson hits them both. Pistons leading by 3. James with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wallace. Kicks it out to James. It's stolen by Duncan. Hamilton against Parker. Lets it fly. They get it back. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hamilton, the pass to Wallace. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Parker with a clean look, and he hits it to tie the game up. Parker's got 7 points.
Yeah, Parker's ability to stretch it, it really forces the defense to contest him from out there.
Here's James. That's short off the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
James outside. Here's Hamilton. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Parker's shot is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Hamilton against Robinson. No good from Hamilton. San Antonio leading. Here's Bowen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He feeds it to Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Passes it to Ham. Wallace inside. Covered by Parker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First free throw is good.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
Prince is checked in for Detroit. Phillips comes in for James. On the wing, Wallace puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Parker with the 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Phillips kicks to Prince. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Phillips. Pistons passing it around. Dishes it to Wallace. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Jackson passes to Robinson. It's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Wallace. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Okur's checked in, and Williamson subbed in for Wallace. Here's Phillips. Rebound by Rose. Spurs leading by 5. At the elbow, it's Ginobili. There's the pass to Bowen. They get the rebound. Robinson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
To the paint, here's Prince. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Prince has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ginobili, that's good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And here is Phillips. Okur for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Okur's got 5 points now this quarter.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Claxton the pass to Rose. Here's Claxton, who's guarded by Phillips. Claxton no good. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Prince. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 7.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Claxton, who's guarded by Phillips. Claxton no good. Hamilton right side. Down low. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Ginobili, here we go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Hunter's checked in for Detroit. Smith checked in for San Antonio. Free throw good, Ginobili. 27 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Williamson. Over Rose, and a beautiful finish by Williamson. Williamson's got his second bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Claxton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For San Antonio, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williamson.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. San Antonio had some issues in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole. And that's a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Wallace. Prince out there with Wallace. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's James in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. And another 3 for Detroit. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Parker shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating the contact.
He hits both from the stripe. Now Billups. Prince outside for the 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Jackson dishes to Duncan. Here's Bowen, guarded by Prince. Parker. Billups with the block. Inside, and the dunk by Wallace.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Parker passes to Duncan. The shot misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
James. Wallace kicks to James. Prince, the pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Billups with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Prince misses. San Antonio trailing here. Feeds to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Phillips passes to James. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. James has got 6.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Richard Hamilton's checked in for James. Pistons leading by 3. Outside, Phillips. Pass to Prince. And here is Wallace. Over Duncan. Wallace misses.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hamilton. 9 points in the game so far. Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. It's good. Wallace has got 20 points.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Parker outside. Pass to Bowen. Tries it from 19. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Duncan.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Duncan against Phillips. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Pistons.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Detroit making a switch here. James is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Rose is checked in. And the Spurs with possession here. Now the pass to Parker. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. And it's sent back by Wallace. Prince outside. Rose with the double team. The Pistons working the ball around now. James misses. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Bowen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bowen's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
It's Rip Hamilton on the way. Uncovered. And that one goes long.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Duncan kicks to Jackson. Nails the wide open jump shot. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Yeah, sure, Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Pass to Hamilton. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Hamilton. Prince dishes to James. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. The Spurs making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Chauncey Billups checked in for Detroit. Off the inbound pass. Drains the three-pointer. Phillips has got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
They double-team Ginobili. The pass to Claxton. Right side Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Over Billups. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Pistons leading. It's Prince on the wing. The three-pointer no good. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Claxton. 5 points in the game. Duncan outside. Smith on the wing. Pass to Rose. For the tie. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Now here's Billups. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Billups. Claxton, the pass to Rose. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Rose hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Billups against Ginobili. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Claxton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. James, the pass to Wallace. Right wing. Billups from outside. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Billups has got 7 points here in this quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili outside. That's tipped and stolen by Billups. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Rose. Ginobili against James. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Okur's checked in. Williamson comes in for Wallace. Richard Hamilton's checked in. And Hunter's subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And that one falls for Ginobili. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
James outside, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's James. 8 points for him. Pass to Okur. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Williamson, good, and the assist goes to James. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
a little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Hamilton against Smith. Back to Ginobili. The shot that time, not on target. Detroit leading by 7. Richard Hamilton on the wing, covered by Smith. Okur against Smith. And it's slammed in by Okur.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
Rose with the block. Smith with it. Over to the wing. From the corner. And off the front iron. And in it goes. That's 7 points for the dude. And a deep three from James. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Detroit Pistons heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Spurs trail by 7. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Robinson is out there with Rose. And it's the dude, and it's Smith, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. Here's Robinson. It's tipped. And here is Hunter. Now the pass to Okur. Hamilton outside. Drills the three-pointer. Hamilton's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Detroit.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Parker outside. Passes to Rose. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Bowen, good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Detroit leading by 7. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Parker. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okur's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Hamilton the pass to Williamson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Parker. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like they're a true master at handling the rock.
Pass to Williamson. Rose with the block. On the wing, Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The dish to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Parker outside.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Mr. Williamson. He kicks it to James. feed to Okura. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Parker. And it's good, 2 points. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
Robinson against Hamilton. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Jackson has the open look. And the Spurs scoring again. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Different look here for Detroit. Prince is checked in for Hamilton. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for James. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Parker outside. Count it. Parker's got 22.
And the defense making its presence felt, but Parker just too creative when he gets down low.
Billups goes in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on David Robinson. First one falls for him. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Billups nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Jackson. Back to Parker. Over Billups. Parker's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The pass to Jackson. Parker outside. Back to Jackson. And no good. Solid defense right there from Billups. Rebound San Antonio.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Parker outside to the paint. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
And Wallace gets double teamed and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Passes it to Duncan. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Billups from 8 feet away. He drops it in. Billups has got 11 in the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Parker. Count that bucket.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pistons leading by 3. Outside Billups. Pass to Wallace. Wallace drawing the double team from the baseline. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Wallace. And 12 points for Wallace.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Pulls up on the elbow. Parker's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game, and it's sent back by Wallace. Back to Billups. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Hamilton against Duncan. That one goes in.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Parker outside. Kicks to Robinson. Pass to Bowen. And here is Parker, guarded by Prince. From the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pistons leading by 7. Outside, Billups. He feeds it to Hamilton. Sweet move. Duncan with the block. Billups against Jackson. Down low. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Pistons on offense. Now Billups. Hamilton left side. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Parker against Billups. Here's the pass to Jackson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Parker passes to Duncan. Lets it go, and that one's good. Parker's got 10 points in the quarter.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Bowen, guarded by Prince. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Here's Robinson. Here's Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two in how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. Parker
against Hamilton. the clock. Prince outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
From deep. Can't connect. And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew